So we're back talking episodes of Sliders with episode Slither and Dinoslide. Let's look at Slither first. Yes, Slither. Grin and Rambat head down to Mexico to blow off a little steam before they can get back into the United States when they get mixed up in a illegal snake trade and find themselves stuck in the middle of a jungle. And while that's going on, Wade and Maggie run into problems of their own while they search for their friends because of a guy who might be connected to the woman who, both Rembrandt and Quinn end up with. I like the opening sequence, like say when Rembrandt and Quinn are on the plane. And when I was watching this, it made me think of snakes on a plane and all that. Because like it seemed like these snake trainer just felt like say, okay, now you're going to act like you're choking him, but then again, I'm guessing pythons, when it comes to acting and all that, maybe they're hard to train and all that. But then again, there are so many gosh darn snakes in this episode that it's just like say, I don't like snakes. I'm a bit nervous about them. But then again, like snakes, they're about as afraid of you as we are of them. Yeah. I one time thought maybe I'll buy a snake so then I'll conquer my fear. But then I'm looking back, I think I say, no, I would be terrified if suddenly I was sleeping and then it slithered into my bed. I would die in that moment because I would be terrified. Just gonna at my face. And also one thing that happened is that Quinn, he is he has interest in the scientist girl who has been saying no, you guys got this, y'all can move the snake because she has a snake with us because it might have qualities stop certain illnesses and such. Let's look at the episode Dinoslide. In this episode, the Sliders arrive at the new world they helped Rickman colonize shortly after the colony arrives himself, and they try to figure out how to stop him when they discover this perilous world, unusual inhabitants, dinosaurs, including a T-Rex. You remember back in the 90s and the 2000s, we'd have, when it comes to dinosaurs, you would have absolutely ridiculous CGI, like in things like, say, Dinotopia.
A lost civilization built by humans and dinosaurs, living in peace and harmony, with sunstones to keep them safe, because it's not a perfect world.
Well, you remember the dinosaurs and that? Well, in this, strap yourselves in because the effects in this one are awful. They are awful. See, there's a sequence in which, the dinosaurs are going, actually, there's a sequence in which the T-Rex are going, actually, what'd you say about me? And he's just like, and then also, Rembrandt ends up re-meeting the character of Malcolm, who he had helped when they had tried to get two different colonies to to these different colonies and all that. Two different ones to recolonize. And, so basically the relationship is almost like a father and son, almost. And then I guess it really works. The relationship between the two characters, it works so well that you grow to care about these characters. You want to make sure that these characters are able to get out of these predicament. And it makes me wonder, is this the final episode of Colonel Rickman? Because Like, he goes like say, "Oh, clever trick, Maggie, clever trick," and all that. Like he's talking like he's like from down under, from the Australian outback. I don't know. That's probably even worse. But um, I think maybe the actor's probably maybe he is that. I could be wrong. Because like yeah, like previously he was played by a different actor and all that. Um, I gotta say the ending is really touching when um the character Malcolm gives Rembrandt a painting, which is Rembrandt and Malcolm in like a oh boy, it's in a painting or a drawing that he had done, and he goes like say like it's so you won't forget about me, and he goes like say I'm not gonna forget your son and all that. And I thought oh like even though there's not like not a not like that's not their true relationship, but it works so well. Like these the actors are able to sell it. So I could say this episode was pretty good, and it's making me emotional. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna see you next time though.